How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the World of Warcraft, the War Within. We're not ready for you yet, Anduin. We have to travel down south now. There is a hint of fear. Meet Moira at Moira Thurasatan outside Camp Murok. 1,000 yards this way. Which I could have used my Hearthstone to get a little closer, but that's fine. The Cataract River. By the Black Havel, Fearbreaker really is here.
Have you heard anything I need to know?
Fearbreaker's had a long and storied history with the Bronzebeard clan. It shouldn't just sit in the mud or be wielded by weak hands. What is Fearbreaker? Fearbreaker's a hammer. Well, not just any hammer, but the ancestral hammer of the Bronzebeard clan. It has been wielded in battle both on Azeroth and in Outland. But more importantly, Fearbreaker has its own opinions and feelings on how it should be used. I don't know how my father lost hold of it, but he wasn't at full strength at the time. Now, to be clear, I don't want Fearbreaker. I just don't want it to fall into the wrong hands. We're going to get it back and then return it to Magni.
May your hammer strike true.
Well, I wasn't expecting to actually see Fearbreaker here. It's really here, but it ain't exactly within easy reach.
You may take your leave. The three hammers.
Put on a good face. Baron here says that the massive beast standing over Fearbreaker is very particular about what kind of creatures it allows near it. If we blend in, he says we can get close enough to nab the hammer, but to blend in, he says we need to get covered by the dust and pollen in the grotto. Those lash rooms look like they're a good place to start. It all seems suspicious to me, but for now, we'll play along until I can recover Fearbreaker and bring it back to my father.
I dismiss you.
We all have our tasks.
Baron.
Stay productive.
Mineral water woes. When the magic hammer fell into the deeps, I knew it could be a formidable weapon against the Scarred Menace. Your friend has told me that it's particular about its wielder. Fortunately, I am a hero, and as a hero I know how to get close to it. We need to have a good mix of pollen and water plastered onto us. That way, the beast standing over it will think we're just like it. That mineral water has to be the exact right temperature to mix with the lashroom dust and blend in.
Keep me informed.
If you want to set foot near that crater without the creature attacking, you need the perfect mixture of components. Well, I'm happy to help. That would take some work. That sounds dangerous. Are you sure it's absolutely necessary? Yes. That hammer will be the perfect weapon against Scarden. Once we have retrieved it, I think that's all. I think of all the good we can do. Let's go get Thor's hammer. Living grotto contained. For the bonus. So between all these quests, I imagine we'll hit level 80 after this. Quest and the bonus. Got 2 quests over in that direction. Grab the dust, grab the dust. Needs the dust. Gives us 6 out of 12. Oh yeah, we need to collect that water as well. Oh. Oh yeah, it's a quest there. Lashroom dust. One more. That was nice. Here's the pool. Those blasted lashrooms in there, cursed spores. I feel like my eyes are itching and never going to stop itching. This water doesn't seem to be the right temperature for old Berend. I'll have to get more from deeper in. $76. 79. There it is. You think that Fearbreaker would make a good weapon against a Skaven? You know there's only certain people it likes, eh? No, this water is too warm. You'll want to find water that's just right. My mother told me a story about the 3 bears once. It didn't turn out so well for the dwarf. What? Too quick. The dwarf who stole him. Stole from him. I don't get it. Because we're stealing from... We're taking the hammer back? We're stealing water? Did he say something about bears? What's the reference there? I don't get it. Oh, we need to find one that's just right. Right. Because the dwarf was trying to find the softest bed. The bed that was just right. In that version of the story, anyway. Berend's scouting out the beast standing over Fearbreaker. Let's hope this is enough. I just want to get the hammer back to Magni. Oh, this will have to do. Let's get back down there and see what we're up against. Look at that beastie, and the hammer is so close.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen.
We
will survive.
That was a right
Always
pain,
do.
but we got the water Berend asked for. It's a time we get a move on. I don't want my father's hammer to just languish there in the mud. That doesn't sit right with me, not at all.
If you hear anything of note, let me know.
I mean, we could take the guy. We don't need to worry about hiding.
Do you intend to idle all day?
Do you want Fearbreaker for yourself? I am a hero of great renown. Throughout the ringing deeps, I have trained and honed my shape to be the best. The Scarlet Menace must be quelled. I will do this, and the hammer will be an excellent weapon to wield against them. It should be in the hands of someone who will use it for good, don't you think?
Watch your step.
Have you gathered up that dust? It's the only way we're going to get near that hammer, especially with that creature wandering around.
I'm still working.
Baron the
Are
Gleaming
you leaving?
appears not to have a speck of pollen on himself. You got yourself good and covered in that mushroom dust, all right. I'm a bit surprised you're not itching and sneezing, like your friend here.
Back to work.
Epicenter? There is a creature standing between us and that magic hammer. It certainly made an impact when it landed here in the ringing deeps, didn't it? Look at the size of that crater. With the pollen and water splashed onto you like this. Did it come... maybe it went through all that? With the pollen and water splashed on you like this, you should be able to approach that beast and theoretically not be harmed. You'll blend right in with it. But if that does turn aggressive, don't worry. I'll be right behind you. We'll get that hammer out of here safely.
If that is all.
You should be able to run up to it. Go on, I'll follow you. Okay. 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 No hard feelings. I will do great things. I will do great things. Oh, he took the hammer. Hang on. Guys, a bit busy. Damn punk took the hammer. Without a problem either. Was he worthy?
You need a hammer? Or an open hand?
Do. When Magni dropped Fearbreaker, I thought that was the end of the legacy, and there was no going back. Now, there's a chance to recover the hammer, and it slipped away from me. We have to find better before he gets himself killed.
You may take your leave.
Why, that amber-sucking, slime-spined travesty of an Earthen. I've met Trogs with more honor. He took Fearbreaker. He took my family's hammer and left us to die to that creature. This cannot stand. I will not allow such disrespect to you or to me.
I dismiss you.
Boiling mad? That gravel-brained ingrate. He took Fearbreaker and ran off to the north. It's not that I want the hammer for myself, I don't. But it belongs to the Bronzebeard clan. It should be in the hands of someone who respects his power. We need to track him down before he hurts himself, or someone else with that hammer.
Mind yourself, champion.
Fearbreaker's not some clump of pretty metal. He's got feelings and opinions. Baron's gonna have a devil of a time keeping hold of it. We can track him. Alright. Bear in mind, Moira, you did leave me to it as to fight that thing as well. Yeah, it just took off and you left me there. Baron tracked. Fearbreaker impacted the ground with some force here. The devastation does not seem intentional. Energy still crackles from where Fearbreaker struck the earth. The hammer seems to be resisting its wielder. Baron's hold on Fearbreaker seems tenuous, as the hammer appears to have impacted the ground yet again, this time with even more force.
The mountain lends us its strength.
When Magni dropped Fearbreaker, I thought that was the end of the legacy, and there's no going back now. There's a chance to recover the hammer that slipped away from me. Alright, boiling mad.
The three hammers stand as one.
These Earthen have had a bad time of it. Baron's already run headlong into there. But if he was hoping to clean up the ills of the place, he's clearly in over his rocky head. Moira points to the nearby rocky contusion. Look, he can barely keep hold of Fearbreaker. What if he drops it and he's killed? We need to find him.
We will survive.
Fog
We
lines.
always do.
Baron took Fearbreaker for himself. I suppose he thought he could save these people, be the hero. But you can't go about doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. I know from experience. If a rock is hollow to begin with, it never can be solid again no matter how hard you try. He's likely to need saving himself now. Let's find him in that blasted place.
May your hammers strike true.
Clean up house. It looks like the destruction around the causeway rattled loose. More than just a few stones down here. It's stirred up all sorts of dark things. If this was a thriving mining operation, it ain't anymore. We need to help the earth and get it under control again, and that means thinning out these beasts.
Mind yourself, champion.
Wait a
We
second,
need you.
didn't I already do that? This place was hit hard when the causeway collapsed. Now Scan and other horrors run amok. We weren't able to get everyone out in time, and Baron thinks he can make things right with one magic hammer. Alright, I'll do my best to help. Where'd she go? Well, we're not 80 yet, but we're pretty damn close to it. I thought for sure the bonus would have got us across the line. Reliquary. You're here, thank goodness. The hammer just, it just... You bloody thief, you're lucky we weren't far behind.
Have you met your quota?
I can talk to Fearbreaker?
You go wherever you please, don't you?
Fearbreaker sits solid and heavy on the ground.
You don't look busy enough.
Berend, the gleaming skin is chipped and damaged. His eyes can barely focus. He is near to death. Every time I tried to use the hammer, it just got away from me. I could have saved people. I don't.
If that is all.
Have you heard anything I need to know? May your hammers strike true.
Maybe I should clean up the house
The
first.
three hammers stand as one.
Let's get that sorted out. Alright, we're good. So do we get to lift the hammer? No way, she's gonna lift the hammer. I'll probably try and lift it, it'll knock me back. There ain't no way I get to lift it.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
Oh, that's a mite better. At least there won't be so many of those creatures running amok around the area. Now we've got other problems. We've got Scarring.
We will survive. We always do.
Make it quick. We're busy.
These strong hands. Berend the Gleaming coughs dustily. I knew I couldn't take the Scarring without some help. I thought if I had just had the magic hammer, then nothing would stop me. I have to have it, you see, or else maybe I wasn't who I was made to be. but it kept slipping out of my fingers like it didn't want anything to do with me. It fell out of my hands at the worst moment, and now," he coughs again, "it's clearly not mine. It never was. I'm sorry."
Back to work.
"You look here, you made-up hero. You left us to die. Fortunately, C knows what they're doing in an unfair fight. That doesn't belong to you. It belongs to my father's clan, my son's clan, and mine. Get your people out of the way. Do some good." Too quick, Mora, too quick. "Do some good if you still got the strength left. You're an earthen, now you're not. Mayor of the mountains themselves." She picked it up like it was just nothing. I thought we were going to have a whole cutscene there.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen.
Moira, I didn't even get a chance to pick it up. I wanted to see myself fly out of the cave. Get slapped all the way to the bloody, to Northrend. I thought this day would never come because my dad would never have given me Fearbreaker. He probably would have wanted it to help in a different way. But I have it now, and I'll make sure it gets back to him safe. First though, we have unfinished business here.
If you hear anything of note, let me know.
Fearbreaker? The Scarden have taken over the operations here in the Rumbling West. That's why Baron thought he needed Fearbreaker. We're gonna finish their job before I take the hammer back to Magni. What kind of queen would I be if I wasn't willing to put myself in danger for the good of others? Let's get in there and save as many as we can.
I dismiss you.
You're still going into the Rumbling Waste to fight the Scarden? Hey? I'm gonna witness her. Fearbreaker, ask Moira to strike the weak and weaken your Scarden target with Fearbreaker. She's gonna jump in the sky and there's gonna be like lightning everywhere. Let's go, Moira. Let's sort him out. We need like a huge one though.
Well, I'm
Void
listening.
claws? Well, she did something. It's very quick though. I thought she'd like jump in the air and be lightning everywhere for a couple of seconds. And she'd throw it. I think she just pointed at it. Evacuated? This way, come this way. I'll get you out of here. Good on you, Berend. The degenerator. Ah, this guy? This is the one? Go on, Moira, do your thing. And again. And again. Our damage was increased that time. Down you go. Huge group here. Get yourself up to Shadowvan Point. Two more groups. Oh, I don't think I've seen Moira's ground mount. That's pretty sweet. Look at that thing. I'm gonna warm it up. To Shadowvan Point. 58%. Oh, look how close we are. Look how close we are. This is the one. This is the episode I hit level 80. Big fella inside. Go on, Moira. Oh, I'm gonna take him out here. Moira. Doesn't work. It's run out of juice. No, Wake's over there. Must have been like right on the border of the zone. It's a hell of a yell. $5.45s. Ooh, jeez. Too shabby for a green. Oh, 84%. How much are we getting for one of these big fellas? Must be at least 10%. Oh, 99%. Alright, that'll do. We're right on the edge there. Return to Shadowvan Point with Moira.
Are you here to chat or work?
We got there in a roundabout way, but we still made a difference in the lives of these island. Berend, hopefully, has learned a lesson in real heroism, but I suppose we'll see in time. Now let's get this over with.
You may take your leave.
Absolutely. Level 80.
The three hammers stand as one.
You deal 4% more damage and take 2.5% less damage. Size increased by 5%. when I use this. Hang on a second. Mount it. Did I just grow? Did I just grow overnight? I must have. I must have. It's not like when I use this ability that it happens. Or maybe it does. Alright.
Let's get down to business then.
The Bronzebeard Legacy. Well, we did what we set out to do, and more. We found Fearbreaker and did some good with it. Now it's time to bring it back to Magni. Let's hope Ben and Lessa learned a lesson here, but I suspect he'll manage to get himself in trouble again soon. Hopefully it'll be for the right reasons and with the right support. Fearbreaker's Echo?
You may take your leave.
We have saved the day, and the Earthen will be forever grateful for your help, Moira. I'm sure you'll remember me. And take care, don't forget to do the right things for the right reasons. Now I've got to get back to Gundagaz. Henceforth and always, I will be known far and wide in Khazalgar and beyond, for we are made of mountains, the mountains themselves. Alright, she's slow flapping all the way back. I'm gonna speed myself away. There's Magni. What's gonna happen with Magni? It's gonna transform him. Transform his clothes into something.
You need a hammer? Or
A
an
bit
open
more
hand?
becoming. Well, it's funny. I can see why my dad was so fond of this hammer and what it meant when he trusted others to hold on to it. The Fearbreaker's got a mind of its own, in ways. It wants what it wants. I suppose I relate.
I dismiss you.
Here's your hammer, you stubborn old ram. I found it sure enough. Now, you should keep it, my girl. It's sitting solid in your hands like it belongs there, as it was meant to. Is this some sort of test? Some trick to make me... Yeah, a Bronzebeard through and through. It don't take Fearbreaker to make that clear. I just asked for that for one day when you know it's time. Aye, but for now, I'll keep good care of it. What did you say? You're talking too quick. Oh, they disappeared. So magical. Yeah. Some trick to make me accept a certain legacy. I just asked that one day when you know it's time to pass it on. Okay. Well, that was a nice little side quest. Main side quest. What do we got down here?
Don't ask where I got it.
I won't. So helpful, Kobolds. Thank you, Earthen. Thank you. The assembly thanks you, Candle. For you, no better reward than that. No, this candle not made from earwax, made from beeswax.
I find more stuff for you.
So I got weathered crests. Ah.
It's not junk. It's treasure.
Well, I guess that makes sense now that we're level 80. I should be able to upgrade certain gears. I should be able to upgrade certain gears that I pick up that are upgradable. So we did get Fearbreaker's Echo. But it is a on use. And while I'm questing on this, I'm not really keen to use on use items. But I'll hang on to it anyway. Alright, so we are going down south. Because I do see those two side quests over here that need doing. So let's go and do them.